new Shadow Shiny Pokemon, a brand new Shadow Legendary, and the #1 feature returns, all as a part of a brand new Pokemon Go update that we will be grinding today. Starting with this, a battle against Arlo. This is a Team Go Rocket update event, and it features 3 brand new Shadow Shiny Pokemon, including Shadow Shiny Nidoran. So in the video today, I'm also going to talk about how to take down each of these new team leaders, and which ones you'll want to prioritize, because there's some really good Shadow Shiny Pokemon back with the leaders that I'm not gonna miss. For starters, obviously, Arlo. The Pokemon Arlo has includes Nidoran Male, which we just clapped, and then the second Pokemon, as you can see, is either Steelix, Crobat, or Cradilly, and the third Pokemon, Charizard, Scizor, or Armaldo. So the Pokemon you're gonna want to take up against Arlo will be Ground, Fire, Rock, or Water types. I personally have brought a Rhyperior for the Ground type, a Charizard for the Fire type, and a Tyranitar as well as a Rock and a Dark type. Okay, sweet, then we got the Scizor, we're all good because we have our Charizard, gonna destroy this nice and easy. Don't even need to use a charge attack. Don't even need a charge attack. Bam! Wow, we just destroyed Arlo, that was fantastic. Okay, let's see our first Shadow Shiny attempt with these brand new Shadow Shinies. God, and I do not have this one at all. Now, Shadow Shiny Nidoran is cool, but it is by far not the best new Shadow Shiny. We're gonna hunt that one today. And we'll be grinding the 12-kilometer eggs, but as you can see, I've got, well, these are event 7-kilometer eggs, which could have some cool shinies in them. So we're gonna hatch these today and hopefully get a batch of 12-kilometer eggs off. We're gonna try. And when it comes to Shadow Shinies, we are starting this event at 17 total, including some really cool ones that we got from the last team leaders, and ones that unfortunately can't be used because they have frustration. Well, until today. Oh, and I forgot we've got this Mega Gengar back in the Mega Raids. So we'll be doing some of these as well, because Mega Gengar is a freaking monster. Oh my god, I dropped the camera. It's good. It's good. Jesus. Let's do the daily incense. All right, oh my god, I'm dropping the incense. Wow, I almost broke my camera. We get a bird. Magnemite. Oh wait, this is so cool. Look at this. There's a wild, tiny, shiny Tapu Koko. This is sick. Obviously, this is a Zorua encounter. Dude, I haven't seen one of these in so long. We're gonna Savage Season this, because I mean, when do you get a Savage Season a wild, shiny Tapu Koko? This is actually our Shundo. Wait, we have a Shundo? There we go. There's the shiny Tapu Koko. God, this is such a cool feature, man. Hey, that's fun. We'll take the Zorua. Electric. Gulp. Another bird. Swinub. Zeb. Snake. Beldum. Zeb. Blit. Dun. Piggy. Lit. And Mag. Okay, some good sort of Team Rocket spawns. It's okay, but what's great is the tip we're talking about next. Probably the most important part of this entire update. Oh nice, 10-kilometer egg. Perfect, let's get these out of the way, shall we? Also, we're so close to getting these out of the way. But one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give about this event, and one of the biggest questions I'm getting, is the research with Pizza Boy Giovanni. Well, technically with Professor Willow. Basically, you can get a Super Rocket Radar from this oh, hold on. Quick little research breakthrough box check. This could be a new shiny. Let's see. Dagon, that's what? Why is that there? Heading into the special research, oh geez. Oh my god, wait, I found it. By completing this special research that I never completed, I'll be able to get the brand new Team Go Rocket research for Giovanni with the new Shadow Legendary Pokemon. But a big question I'm getting is this new Shadow Legendary Shadow Registeel worth catching? I should have dropped a lucky egg for this. Or is it worth saving your Super Rocket Radar and waiting for a better Shadow Legendary to come out like I did with Mewtwo? Because as you can see, I do have 6 Shadow Mewtwo. This is the best Pokemon in the game, and you only get this by saving your radars. Here we go, we got the Shadow Skirmishes special research. Let me explain here. Typically, Shadow Pokemon are much better than the normal typings because they're a lot stronger. But Registeel technically is only good for PvP, and when looking at the PvP rankings, Shadow Registeel ranks lower than normal Registeel in both the Great and Ultra League. And you can't use Shadow Registeel in the Masters League, and you can use regular Registeel just fine up there. So if PvP is the only thing Shadow Registeel is good for, it's not really worth catching. Now that's in terms of meta relevancy. If you want to just collect each and every one of the Shadow Legendary Pokemon as a collector, obviously go ahead and catch. But I personally will not be catching my Shadow Registeel. We're gonna leave that. And in order to save your special research and your Super Rocket Radar, all you really have to do is just start the research like I did here, and then do not complete the first page. And then you're good. Now all we have to do is wait for a better Shadow Legendary to come out, and then I can use this special research, and then I can complete the special research, claim the Super Rocket Radar, and then we can get 2 for the price of 1. Okay, let's hatch these eggs, 6.7. Okay, cool, and here we go. We've got the 9 7-kilometer eggs, which are event eggs, which means we could get a brand new shiny. Or a shiny in general. I've been really struggling with these. Oh my god, yes! Finally, dude. Finally. Oh, wow. Bam! You have no idea how significant this shiny Stunfisk is right here. I've got a video coming out in a couple of days. This will make a lot more sense. And this, by the way, also is my first ever shiny Galarian Stunfisk. This is a really, really rare shiny. Oh, I'm so happy we got this, dude. No way. What an absolute grab. And now that we have that, that means we can start battling some team leaders and getting some 12-kilometer eggs. Let's talk about Cliff. This beast, Cliff, also brings, I'm pretty sure, a brand new Shadow Shiny Pokemon at Pokemon GO, Shadow Shiny Magnemite, which means the first Pokemon, very obviously, is Magnemite, which is super effective against my Charizard. I didn't think about that. Dragon Claw, my god. Cliff's second Pokemon can be either Pinsir, Venusaur, or Amistar, and the third Pokemon can be either Tyranitar, Sharpedo, or Camerupt. So the typings you'll want to bring to battle against Cliff will mainly be Fire, Water, Fighting, and Grass. And as you can see, we've got Pinsir, which means the Fire was a good choice. Quick little Blast Burn, bang! And Magnemite obviously evolves over to Magnezone, which as a Shadow is actually really good. Really good as an Electric type, that is. It should be. So getting a Shadow Shiny Magnemite and then a Shadow Shiny Magnezone can be actually a really, really useful, meta-relevant, semi-meta-relevant Shadow Shiny Pokemon. Love a shiny with some utility. There we go, got a 12-kilometer and a possible encounter. Oh, IVs? Okay. Oh, I don't have a radar. Oh, there's a huge part of this update. Defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts gives you a mysterious component. And if you want to battle team leaders for free, you just need 6 mysterious components to make a rocket radar. And you can get a mysterious component from defeating a Team Go Rocket Grunt. Or if you defeat 2, you can technically get 3 components. So this is super helpful if you want to get more components for more rocket radars, which you might want to do because our last team leader, Sierra, has probably one of the most meta-relevant Pokemon in the entire game. So we're going to buy another radar or 5. Oh, and look at that. Look who it is. Okay, Sierra. This is the team leader that I will be focusing this entire time. Kind of like how we really focused on Cliff for Shadow Machop. Well, Sierra has a Shadow Pokemon that's even better. Again, one of the best in the game. And it is Shadow Beldum is back. Shadow Beldum, a fantastic Pokemon because it evolves over to Shadow Metagross, which is one of the best Pokemon in the game. As a Steel-type Pokemon, Shadow Metagross is better than Steel-type Mega Pokemon. It is an absolute monster. So Sierra will absolutely be the team leader to beat, and to beat her, obviously she starts with Beldum, which is just, you know, Lucario, fighting types are good against. Then she has either Sharpedo, Flygon, or Lapras, and her last Pokemon can be either Alakazam, Houndoom, or Shiftry. So the best Pokemon to use include Dark, Fighting, and Ice, and as you can see, I just soloed and completely swept Sierra with this one Lucario. Beautiful. And let's see if we can get a Shadow Shiny. God, I will be non-stop battling Sierra. Oh, check this out. I do have a bit of a collection of Shadow Metagross and Shadow Beldum, but I don't have any Shadow Shinies. We've got some good IVs, but we need the Shadow Shinies super bad. And after defeating all these Team Go Rocket Grunts, there's one really important thing that you have to and I have to remember to do before this event is over. Oh, for the next 4 days, we've got one special ability. Shadow Pokemon can forget the Charge Attack Frustration with a Charge TM, which makes the Shadow Beldum that I just caught walking over here that is insane IVs actually meta-relevant. If I evolve this over to Metagross, which I'll do right now, here it is, it's technically not that good because, well, it has Frustration. Use a Charge TM and get Frustration off of Metagross. Granted, we actually have to use an Elite Charge TM to get the move needed Meteor Mash right here to make this Metagross completely all the way meta-relevant, but either way, Frustration is big to get off of good Pokemon. And if I search up Shadow, I have a couple ones that I really need to get Frustration off. Like this Shadow Machamp, Shadow 98 IV Machamp. This is one of the best Pokemon in my account and it has Frustration. So boom, nice, Dynamic Punch. Oh, this thing's a monster. We've got a Shadow Shiny Machamp with Frustration. Oh, this is so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Bam, done. Oh, and then the big one right here, my Shadow Mewtwo. One of my Shadow Mewtwo still has Frustration on it. I don't know how, I guess I forgot to TM it, but we're gonna get that off right now, so fantastic. We actually have a good IV, not a good IV, but a now meta-relevant Shadow Mewtwo, which is one of the best Pokemon in the game. Oh, and I almost forgot, Registeel is here. Let me quickly go over how to take this guy down. Registeel, obviously a pure Steel-type Pokemon, which means it's weak to Fighting, Fire, and Ground. Best Pokemon to use against Registeel include Mega Charizard X and Y, Reshiram, Terrakion, Chandelure, Lucario, and Darmanitan. It's boosted by Snowy Weather, and the 100% catch CPs are 1398 non-weather boosted and 1748 weather boosted. Out of all of the Regis, it does have the best shiny, that Mint Ice Cream Shiny. And also out of all of the Regis, this is the most meta-relevant and useful. All right, let's see if we get the shiny here. Regina! Well, we still have Team Go Rocket leaders to battle and a couple other things about this update that I want to cover. Let's see if we can fill these eggs up. Oh my god, look what I got as I'm in my car sitting here. Dude, a shiny Helioptile in the wild. No way. What a day. What a freaking day this was today. Another shiny Helioptile. This is actually my third ever so far during this update. Dude, this is a wild one though. No freaking shot. This shiny was just released. It is definitely one of the rarest shinies that has been released recently because when this thing's out of the wild, it's really never coming back in the wild unless there's a special event. It's a really rare Pokemon. Wow, and we just got another shiny, dude. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab lunch. I'll be right back. Woo! Okay, so I'm parked up here and actually found a huge cluster of Team Go Rocket grunts. There's 4 of them and I need 4 more for 4 more eggs. So I'm gonna knock these guys out. Let's see if we can get a Shadow Shiny. Okay, Magnezone, check. Another Magnezone. Bah! I got another Cliff. Why are they everywhere? Magnemite. I got an Arlo. I found Arlo. Nice. Let's get it. God. Man, where's all this Sierra? Oh, I finally got this 12-kilometer egg hatched. Nice. And, oh god, scraggy. But check it out, we have almost all the 12-kilometer eggs needed here. And I've got an Arlo battle right on top of me that we can get that last 12-kilometer egg. Oh, and one big thing as well. Now, in my opinion, it's not worth going after Shadow Registeel. But if you do want to complete the research, here's what the tasks and rewards are to get Shadow Registeel. Stage 1, defeat 6 Team Go Rocket grunts, make 3 nice curveball throws in a row, and earn 2 candies exploring with your buddy. Then on stage 2, defeat 6 Team Go Rocket grunts, gives you 10 super potions, catch 4 shadow Pokemon gives you 10 Pokeballs, and purify 2 shadow Pokemon gives you 10 pineapple berries. Then we've got stage 3 with defeat the Team Go Rocket leader Arlo, Cliff, and Sierra, which gives you 1500 XP a piece. Then the rest of the research is basically just finding the boss, defeating the boss, and then it gives you a bunch of XP and rewards and fun stuff. But again, if you're like me and you like to save your Rocket radars for meta-relevant Pokemon like Shadow Mewtwo, this is a good one to skip. Oh, and there's several new Shadow Pokemon, including Shadow Alolan Vulpix, Spoink, Blitzel, and Joltik. I'm not sure if any of those rank well in PvP. I know that Alolan Ninetales is good, so maybe Shadow Alolan Ninetales is a beast. But we just got our last 12-kilometer egg, and maybe a Shadow Shiny. Ah, nothing today. And now we finally have all of the 12-kilometer eggs. Really excited to hatch these. Again, there's some great hatches in here, including some new shinies, some rare shinies, and I will be hatching all of these here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And that's gonna wrap up our Team Go Rocket grind event. If you enjoyed, check out the other videos on screen, and I'll see you all in the next episode, my friends. Take care.